Okay, so we just want to fight against some looters. The fight was much tougher than I thought it would be. A little beat up now. And Gimpy should be healing, right? Yeah, Blood Mage heals stuff, so Gimpy's healing on his own. Everybody else is kind of on there, kind of screwed there, I think. But we'll see. Anyway, Ghost to talk to.
Something must be wrong with my vision. No matter how much I blink, I cannot make out more than blurry lights in the darkness. You are quite blinding.
I'm sorry, but you're dead. Come with me. I'll help you.
Dead? Oh, but this is terrible.
Spirit sighs, wispy shoulders slumping.
Let me ease this one's pain, Watcher.
Dark eyes solemn as Shodi? Shodi circles her lantern around the departed soul. I thought it was my job.
To see and not be seen.
Yeah, walk around sneaky like. Oh, so this is a small area. More looters. Ghost. Don't pickpocket the ghost.
Nothing but endless grey mist. This is not the afterlife I was promised.
Not yet, at least. My friend here is a harvester of gods. She'll help you find your way.
Right. You'd best follow me then.
She addresses the empty air, a smidge of to the left of where the deceased woman actually stands. But when she glides her lantern through the soul's amorphous form, the essence coalesces inside. So she doesn't actually see the dead. Either the former inhabitants or looters have taken most of the home's contents. A few scraps of detritus float upon the dark waters. More bad guys. Oh. Street Dog, Alari. Street Dog.
What can I do you for?
I need to talk to her again.
Gotta wait in my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear the soul when I jostle it around. With every soul, my lantern's getting heavier and heavier in my hand.
How are you feeling? Have you suffered any recent nightmares?
I did, recently with you. You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your hand, you gripped the key to Aora's end.
Your face alights with the freshness.
I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and souls flowing like tears over gleaming Audra. And then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness. Tell me what's on your mind?
What are your thoughts on Aethys?
We talking during the Saints' War, or after he died?
What's the difference?
Well, before he died, he was still Aethys as the majority of my brethren know him. Aethys embodied a human, and when that human got blown to bits, we all believed Aethys died.
Aether points affably in approval.
And I think a part of him did. The part he'd most closely woven into living flesh. The part that represented life and rebirth after death. Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the Deadfire's seas, was the side more aligned with obsidian, rot, and falling away. That which is death.
How about Aethys leading up to and during the Saints' War?
I really only know what my folks taught me.
Scratches the back of her head, hesitant.
Aethys embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die. As the god of rebirth, of course, Aethys would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my High Priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gone. And I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, The death part of the cycle of life. Obsession, rot, regrowth. What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god.
What's your take on Aethys following the Saints' War?
Then you mean gone. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Aethys as well. Why not? But Aethys died, and death requires change. He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now.
Something else.
No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening.
Should you be swearing so much as a priestess?
Reckon not.
She grins wide and confident.
But I can't help but be a touch wayward. I don't take it too far. My mom caught me once necking in the Merkberry stalks. And of course I fight. But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly words.
She waggles her sickle around in a helpless sort of gesture.
Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right out of me. Gods darn it.
Ada gives a nod and a wink. That's all for now.
It's time I got about searching for lost souls.
So, looks like we're going to go talk to these people up here. Oops. So they see us and they're not attacking us. I count 4. Hold on. Amari, who are you?
You did it wrong.
No, I didn't.
This is how you do it. Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say. Jag.
Yeah, that. How come Gimpy's not healing anymore?
Yeah?
Isn't feeling it? I don't know. That's why I'm curious why he's not healing anymore.
Huh?
He's wounded? Cannot run. Nope, that's not it. He's not wounded.
Huh?
Artifacts, Death Slusher stuff, Blood Mage stuff. Gaping Wound. What? This isn't showing up anywhere. They're wounded. Oh, never mind. It's way here on the left. Okay, I don't like that.
Sure.
I don't like that. Yeah, how to fix it? I think we have to rest in order to fix it. So we don't have camping supplies anymore. We have to do here to remove injury, so we still have to have food. Oh, I don't know if I like this. She's not really hurt, so hard tack. Oof. She wasn't really hurt, so I don't think she was. Now we're all fine. I'm not sure I like that mechanic. Reminds me too much like Baldur's Gate 3. I'm guessing where they got that from. Where did Baldur's Gate 3 got the idea from? Just saying. I don't like that mechanic. Don't like it. Picking individual foods for camping. Just give me camping supplies or just let me rest. Ship back, you kind of throw us in Myers Pirates sort of mechanic. You need food, repairs, supplies. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that.
Not much cause to come out this way unless you're looking for trouble. Although you've found it.
No, really. The young elf's hand drops to the pistol in his belt, palming the grip. The faintest hint of a sneer plays across about his lips as he watches you unblinking. What are you doing here?
Ekosi, this is my street. That doesn't change after a little rain. That Storm Speaker, she didn't concern herself much with this place, did she?
He kicks at the water, splashing noisily.
Me and my gang, we keep the peace here, and the locals pay their dues. Nothing here now but what they left behind. Come now, did the Watch Commander send you? Are her guards cowering away in their own cells while you save the day?
Larry gives a hoarse, unpleasant cackle. It's not so much a question of managing it, Bob. It's just I don't like the overall idea behind it, because it's a mechanic that doesn't need to exist. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just too many things to worry about. You know, it's like, oh, do I want to use this to do this and that? It's just let me eat my food and get rested. I don't need all this other crap in between. It's an unnecessary complexity. It doesn't really add to the game, is what I'm trying to say. We're not here to talk.
Merla!
Brings up his pistol, lips curling back into a grimacing snarl. Maybe. Friend first. Diction for the little confusion. Get all three of them that way. I think Gimpy got knocked out already? What is Gimpy doing up there in the first place? I don't know. Oh, because he was standing up there because I'm a smart person. Shit. Well, that's not good. That's very bad.
No one noticed that, right?
So, get up there and pokey them.
Yeah?
She cast her spell? So. Did this. Or is this another one? No, Blessed Harvest. Never been enemy of God, the enemy's bloody drain. That they reach significantly more damage. The street dog looks in trouble. Looks to be in trouble. You're bloody.
Won't work.
Lavaru be on seek.
After him!
I don't think so.
escape, go back this way so you can start shooting stuff. You can go out there and start swinging at stuff. Maybe.
Hey,
Yeah?
Switch back over.
let's go.
Never you mind that, miss. I'll land the next one. Moe, Ixie, honor.
Hey, look, we're back alive. It's water. We need water. Got all the junk. Okay, so that went better than the first fight. Well, I lost Gimpy on that one. And Gimpy's wounded again. It's 20%. Max. See, look, he started healing here. Start heals with that. But Gimpy's healing stops. He only does the one time and then it's stuck there. Oh, it says 42. So it's... I guess that's the wound, I guess. Oh well. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're headed up to town of the fish faces and talk to people up there. Wounded places max health. 42 is now max health as long as he is wounded, so it's self-heal doesn't stops there, of course.
I've got it.
Stealing.
No problem.
He'll be chieftain one day. Sure about that.
Will do.
That's Steve. Oh my, who are you?
A mirror's winds blow sweet upon you.
Big stuff that's not stealing. It's the newcomer. Yes, that's me.
Sure.
Fancy a look at the wares, my friend?
You're a bit out of the way, aren't you?
Cozy spot, right? Not much competition apart from the basket lady. And the Hawana have coin to spend and goods to trade, same as the rest.
You see the fight between Renko and Mokia.
Did I see it? Best night of my life. She just...
Jabs vaguely at the air, pretending to throw punches.
And he was snuffed out like a candle, poor bastard. I assumed he was being his usual charming self. How he and the wife get on so well, I have no idea. Why do you ask?
Did you know how it started?
Not really. I saw the Juana woman bearing down on him, looking like trouble. They argued for a bit. His buddies were dragging him down the road not long after that.
Let's see what you have.
Best goods on the island.
Stuff here, what we're looking for. Stash. Guess I can sell all the clothing. Added armor. Yeah. Sell all but one. No. Leather armor. Those and common wear, nothing special. Oh, it's actually not. Oh, that's leather armor. Hmm. Don't need clubs. Weight isn't the thing here, so. Sure Walker sandals. There's 10% stride plus 1 to resolve. Oh, it's the same as the other leather armor, just an appearance thing. So, tell me about your problems. Sitting upon a chair before the bonfire, Kawa looks considerably more comfortable here in her home village. She prods absently at the coals with the large stick. Her face is her face is pocked with fading scars, but there's no hostility in her calm appraisal as you approach.
For many years, I've only ever seen one of your kind. And then the Valiants come. And many things change. They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly.
Yeah, is it causing trouble in town? Doesn't look like the storm did much damage here.
To a storm speaker, the storm is a friend, gentled by a word. And Satahuzi is blessed with several storm speakers. We were able to shield the village from much of the weather. Some of it is mere luck. Most of our canoes were here by the shore. We did lose one of our voyagers. It will take some work to replace it.
I guess you and the governor don't really get along. I do business with the Valiants. Yeah, she's causing trouble in town. She sighs deeply and folds her hands in her lap.
Mokeha is proud, like her father. Each day this alliance tests her patience. What has happened?
She's your daughter.
She shares my blood, my caste, my temper. But she is a daughter of the tribe. It is different among our people.
Just need her to return what has she stole. She nearly killed a man. Passionate. Just need her to return what she stole.
Mokeha is no thief. She has all she needs here. What need has she to steal?
Her tone does not brook argument.
The Valians must be mistaken. Speak with her. You will see.
Fine, we'll see. Everything is stealing in here. Oh. Is she back in town? I thought you were supposed to be here. Was she in jail? I forget. Too much stuff to keep to remember. Clusters of coral dot the watery landscape with bright blooms of color.
What? You are joking.
I'll say the captain is quite handsome.
But sister, they are so small.
About me. Nobody here? Well then, we know what that means.
Nice and slow.
Why not?
Material clothing. The special oil of allure. Element to defense. Stuff and stuff. So we don't take everything. We're not heartless thieves. Thieves, whatever. I have a feeling I skipped a step here. I have to find her. I came out of the fight. Rico suggests I find one again the Juana village to the northwest of Camp Mage. Kia. But she's not here. Oh, never mind. She's right there.
Outsiders of every sort.
You
This
say
is
it's
what
quite
the
often.
Valiants have brought us.
Do you need assistance?
Her scarred brow wrinkles and her frown deepens into a somber grimace.
You were looking for Kawa?
Rinko says that you robbed him during a card game.
Rinko?
She scoffs in guttural burst of sound.
The Valian? You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea. He dares to call me a thief?
Why don't you tell me what really happened? Diplomatic. So you admit to beating him. Last warning. Lie. I don't lie. We're honest. We used to be the honest, benevolent rogue. Now we might be. Anyway, why don't you tell me what really happened?
What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagate's storms, even when they ignore our advice. Ikawa told me I should see the tavern, speak with their people, learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valian cards. A simple game, but none would play with me in the tavern. Not until Rinko. I thought him kind until I proved the victor, and he grew angry. Until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Sadahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat. For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you?
You should have told the guards you've been branded a thief. Without that coin, Rinko will lose his home. I don't care who started it, just give me the coin purse. Without that coin, he will lose his home.
Don't be foolish. Clario will see to him.
Intellect. Diplomacy. That isn't how it works. The Valiants have to pay for their food and pay taxes. As a child to feed, it's not as if you need his money, benevolent. It's not how it works. To pay for their food and pay taxes.
His kinsmen would let him starve?
Her brows furrow and her eyes search your face.
Why did this not prevent him playing at cards in the first place? Are all Valians so mad for coin?
Yes.
So then, what am I to do? I did not wish him dead.
Give me the coin purse and we'll call it a square. I think people usually apologize for this sort of thing. Oh, that's not going to work. I challenge you on his behalf. Honest. Really. coin person will call it square.
Huh. Then here's what you came for, though it is an uneven trade.
She considers the coin purse in her hand for a moment before handing it to you. Her mouth twists into a resentful frown.
I will ask our chieftain to send a healer for that idiot Valian. Perhaps that will quiet his whimpering.
Hey, look. Did that without killing anybody.
Yeah. On it.
Cannon shot. I guess we're going to need that eventually, I'm guessing.
Got it.
We should probably talk to her before we leave, huh? It's the polite thing to do.
May Amira's winds blow sweet.
I guess you and the governor don't really get along.
Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters.
Why do business with the Valiants?
Akira, do not all people trade for the same reason? The Valiants have brought us guns, medicine, wine, and food. Some of them we have even convinced to help with the canoes. My people have come to enjoy these things. The medicine has helped many of the children recover from fever. We gain from this peace. So long as Clario keeps his company masters away, we lose little.
Did your people see the giant? What's this supposed to be? Not me.
Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry. The why, our priests do not know. I am only glad it has journeyed elsewhere.
The giant is Aothis. I need to know where he's going.
Aothis? Is it redemption you seek then? You risk much to chase a god across the sea. The Dawn Stars too wish to meet this god. What if he does not wish to be found?
Did your people see the giant?
Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is
Who
angry.
said that?
The why, our priests do not know.
Titan.
Ngati, Andra's realm, harbors many great beasts. They say the ancestors of the Kahanga tribe, and so their queen, hold pacts with such creatures. My priests wonder if this is her doing.
Can you help me free my ship?
Yes, but it will take Clario's assistance. Convince him, and I will aid you.
Why wait on his word?
You are one of his people now. It falls on him to protect you.
Fine. Why does this one keep coming up as not highlighted? I already talked to her about it. Okay. Now we go back and talk to people in the town again, right? Okay, so Clario. Oh, I was going to talk to what's-his-face, too. The guy who got this crap kicked out of him. We should probably do that first.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry.
But Makiha, she claims that she won fairly and you insulted her.
A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived the conversation in one piece. Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating?
Apparently,
the law
yes.
is on my side.
Here, she apologized and returned your money. This one is Intimidate. Confess to Dharma or spend the rest of your sorry life eating nothing but soup. Not if the money belonged to her. Rational. It might help if you didn't call them savages.
I refer only to Mokea, that shark-faced harpy. May Andra's beasts feast upon her eyes.
He thrashes feebly in his bed and one fist raised defiantly.
She cheated me. Are we to lose our home for the sake of Clario's alliance?
She apologized and returned your money.
She what?
He eyes the coin purse in his hand and angles a one-eyed glower up at you.
Let her apologize to my face, the shark spawn. Merla. What good is an apology? Does it fix my ear?
This guy's an idiot, isn't he?
Enough then. I am forgiving. You have what I asked for. I promised you a share of the coin. We leave it at that. You have saved my family, Aimiko. I say it plain. Agressima.
His head droops back onto the pillow, and he raises an arm in a weak gesture of farewell. Okay, so somebody didn't have to die. What about you?
Mama brings me stuff from her work sometimes. Real old stuff.
So she's a thief, you're saying?
Gods, I beg you, grant me a posting on the far side of the world.
In fish-face culture, this would be considered a dick move. Which part? All what he did? What, the whole playing cards? Well, she shouldn't have been playing cards in the first place, right? And he lost. It sounds like he lost fairly. He was just not as good as he thought he was. Because she called it a simple game, right? So he just wasn't as good at playing cards as he thought he was. And that pissed him off. That's why he threw an insult at her. And then he got his ass kicked, so. Good for you. Can you tell me about Port Manger?
Certainly.
The straighter and clears his throat.
It may not have the grandeur of Ostia or Enchense, but I am proud of what we have created here. We've established strong supply lines, and our research rivals any performed in the Republics on better days.
What about the Huana?
They keep to themselves for the most part. We have little reason to interfere, and any Huana willing to work are paid for it. We get a few of those. Perhaps village life is too simple for them. They say things are very different under Queen Onekaza II. She has unified many of the Huana under her banner. Ikawa is one of the last holdouts. It works fine for our purposes. She is easier to negotiate with.
Why build an outpost here in the first place?
Scouts reported finding Engwithan ruins along with a promising Adra vein, and the locals were welcoming enough. Any venture of this size is difficult. Even so, the hard part was not convincing people to join us, but weeding out undesirable individuals. We lowered our standards in the end.
He smiles wryly. Are there many outposts in the Deadfire?
Not long ago, the whole archipelago was beneath notice, a place of warring tribes and grotesque sea beasts. Now, it seems every ruler on Aurora wants an island of their own. The lands here belong to the Huana, for now. If you ask the Royal Deadfire Company, that will not last.
He mutters under his breath, running a hand over his scalp. The Royal Deadfire Company.
Dispatched by the Ranganui of Rawatai himself. That would be their emperor or king, perhaps. If you have any questions at all, really, at your pleasure.
He sets his arms behind his back, watching you with an expectant smile.
Yes? Something you need?
Oh, we didn't get to the other part?
Certainly. It may not have the grandeur of Ostia or Enchense, but I am proud of what we have created here. We've established not long ago the whole archipelago was beneath notice. A place of warring tribes. The lands here belong to the Huana.
This one.
Now. Well, we are not here to rule. We will be here so long as it benefits the republics. War does not benefit the republics, for the moment. If you have any questions at all, really, at your pleasure.
So, this didn't go the way of, whatever. There's nothing there. Stranded still. Oh, we probably have to do the dig site thing first, don't we? Okay, looks like that we're probably doing. You guys have anything to say yet? You had a narrow escape. The pirates have been bold of late. It doesn't help me. So, looks like we're going out to do... Oh, wait, we haven't been to the jail yet. Not sure why we want to go to the jail, but... Oh, pry bar. And wine.
Yes? What is it I can do for you?
Watch Commander looks up at you after her listless greeting, and you notice that she has a dark bruise under one eye. She grimaces, but does not turn away. I don't see many guards around.
We are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there.
She glances up at Jody, expression flat, but keeps silent.
Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
Not anymore.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I, humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
Shut it, Rigere. Something you wanted?
Ilari's dead. He won't give you any trouble.
Madico, I hoped Ilari might be of use. The people knew him, respected him. He would have been trouble in the end, but no need to have hurried that along.
Yeah, too late.
Well, here you are, for your time.
Thank you.
If I had
You
10
are
men
welcome.
like you, the whole of Port Maja
Now,
would be set
go
right
kill
within a
something.
week. Keeping out of trouble? A little jest. What is it?
What happened to you?
What happened? I showed the drunken fool more patience and respect than he deserved, and he struck me without warning.
Sientere, Savia. You know that I was aiming for Darmo's pretty face.
Something you wanted? We lost no one to the storm, but many homes have been damaged, and the people are terrified of this giant the scouts reported. It is chaos, pure and simple, but things might have been far worse.
Good enough.
Ado, stranger. Or is it captain? You have the carriage of a captain. A noble bearing all around.
Mandarin Cell wobbles slightly as he steps forward, fixing an eager smile and glassy gaze upon you.
Apretta, you must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will dry and wither like a landed fish.
What did you do to end up in here?
I did no one any harm. I am at the Kraken's eye so often Thorol should pay me. I sample every bottle for quality. My loyalty has given him heirs. I would have paid what I owed in time, had I the coin.
You walked out on a tab, Rigere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. Right on the steps? I am sorry for the last. I tell you, Savia, I cannot help my magnificent reflexes. You were being very grabby.
Do you know your way around a ship?
Do I know ships? He asks. I know every vessel on these waters, every one. From the galleon to the... every one of them, sir. You have enemies? These fists will drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess.
Clenches his fists, raising them above his head for emphasis. Could use in my crew. What do you need me to do?
You see how fate has brought us together? The ice-hearted guard, she has set my fine at 400 pyres. I have none. I flounder here until the debt is paid.
Yeah, suggestions on how to get you out of here. What's this one supposed to be? Monk? What would a monk do?
A matter of coin. 400 beautiful coins. That or the key, yes? The door is the thing.
He leans in to wrap his fingers around the bars of his cell, rattling them to no effect. He sets his forehead to the bars, sighing.
The commander, she guards the keys like a jealous wife. It would take steady hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all.
Turns a finger in small circles by the lock and winks clumsily at you.
You think me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, sir, a little mortar from beneath the bars at the window at every chance. The stonework, it is very strong. I can do nothing by hand. With tools, perhaps. With explosives, for certain.
Explosives.
Norgund in the Kraken's eye, he carries many such useful items. All for legitimate use, of course. Animancers, they love explosives.
Raises his brows and grins toothily. Hey, leveled up. So, supposed to get explosives and give them to these guys, or we can just pay the 400. I got $3,000, almost 4. Let's lever up soul first. So, coins from a certain mark or plan determine. Yeah, that's too. Let's try that. Yes, 5-finger discount works too. That's why we just did that. Smoke veil. Rogue creates a small cloud of smoke. It hides it in percent of time. Or the blinding strike, or crippling strike. He doesn't need smoke veil if he has... He has escape. I mean, smoke veil is something different. Visible and targetable for 5 seconds, so... Escape is good enough, though. Blinding strike. Two-weapon style. Oh, I should probably pick that up, huh? Two-weapon style it is.
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Smoke Veil gives you a free backstab without stealthing. Pick it up next time, maybe. So it's like we're picking up a... Yeah, we picked that. We Soul volunteered to be our rogue, so...
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure this will be fine.
Quickly and quietly. My eyes are peeled.
How are you supposed to do that? Oh, this is what the smoke thing would come in handy, huh? Oops.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
See if this is far enough back. Nope. Go all the way back here. Skippy didn't save before he did the level, did he? Okay, we'll do this again when I get back from break. So, because I need to get up, stretch legs, get some water, because I'm out. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.